We're here today for Darian, Michael Gordon's homegoing celebration. Darian, was a guy that came in this ministry 16 months ago and was full of life and always respectful, great character, compassion, was excited about his new journey, left on the 8th, found dead from an overdose of fentanyl on the 15th, and today is the 22nd. And we're all here in Gadian, Ohio, burying him on our way to the cemetery. The one thing that I want us to remember in this moment that we live with the epidemic of the drug addiction and the things that are going on is that nobody is immune from it. I don't think that Darian intentionally went out to get high that night. I think he went out to have fun. And I think he believed because of him being 24, he could make it back home again. And he didn't. He has a 4-year-old little girl named Michaela Rose. That's his legacy. He had a beautiful 2-bedroom apartment that he was just building. He had a beautiful job. So see, it's not just those things. I think it's the life that we get in the middle. We get lonely. We believe we're really invincible. We believe that we can just do anything at any time. And sometimes we make decisions that can be reckless, and there are severe consequences. And today, we seen that. He leaves his mother, his father, his grandmother, his sisters. He leaves his brothers, aunts and uncles, friends. And that's not what he planned. But see, rehab is just the beginning. It's recovery that you have to make a choice about. You have to make a decision that I can't do what I used to do even a little bit, because the little bit can take a lot. And that's what happened with Darian. I have the hope that Christ is the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and I believe that He is in charge. And I do not, act like I don't have emotions and I'm not feeling pain or disappointment, because I am. But I take my cares onto Him, and I let Him care for me, so then I can be the best version for the next person that He's gonna ask me to pour into. Because just because one person makes a decision that doesn't look like that it was a finished work, it was. Because we gave all we had, and we keep giving it. And we get up tomorrow, and we do it again.
My oldest son, Darian, was here at City Gospel for around 14 months. He completed a program, and he formed a lot of really good relationships here, and I could see the glow in him. When he'd come home to visit a few times, and times I've talked to him on the phone, kind of had that just pep in his step or his voice when I was talking to him, and you could tell he was happy, and he hadn't been happy in a while. And, it was devastating. I'd sit in my rack at night, and just memories of him growing up, changing his diapers, giving him baths, and playing basketball and playing disc golf, and just he was always the one child that appreciated my cooking. He'd always come back for seconds, and say thanks, Dad, for my cooking. So he was always mild-mannered, never mean to anyone. He's always been like that from day one. I know you all seen that here, and he's legit. That's real. That's Darian. That was Darian, and that's how everybody knew him, including myself and his dad. Just something still I'm coming to grips with, and I don't think it's ever gonna go away. Just something that I'm gonna have to learn to live with as my new normal, and just carry on his memory and do the best I can for his brother and sister and him. the rest of my family. So.
Darian, he was in my room a little bit before he decided to leave. And I remember vividly the day that he left. When he left, about 2 days later, he had left his pillow up on his bed, and I found myself going to take his pillow to use it to swap it out. In the midst of swapping it out, as I took the sheet off, a letter fell out of his pillow, and me being intrigued by it, I read it, and it was a letter that one of the participants had wrote to Darian, and it was a letter of caution, telling Darian that it wasn't time and what he felt, and it just let me know, man, that I just seen the letter of God, the hand of God all on that letter, that he just gives a warning sign, man. So since Flying Pig, I did the Cincinnati Cooks training program, culinary 10-week program. I finished that about 2 weeks ago, and landed a job. Today actually was my first day cooking through Airmark at the Cincinnati Bengals, for the Cincinnati Bengals in catering department. And so now it's in a journey, man. I got the opportunity to build, not only spiritually but financially for myself and my family now. 3 months, man, before graduation starts. I'm looking forward to be able to be in that place of celebration with my fellow people that have been in this journey with me.